Hey there, Joey Drake and Ren. Shout out to you guys. I just wanted to make this quick video to introduce my errors team to this new Gantt chart that I've put together to display the different tasks of our R&R minority stream project that we've been working on the past several months. And basically what this Gantt chart does or allows us to do is to display the number of tasks or activities that we want to complete as part of this project and as part of creating those deliverables that we have scoped out for our points of contact for the minority project, which would be our counselor survey and our data collection tool. And just really quick, walking through this Gantt chart, we see that our very first task is our meeting with our client. In this case, it was Jim King. But there we see, when we hover over our first task, we see that we have, like I said, our first meeting with our client. That particular phase revolved around a survey that they wanted to have us create. So we see that outlined there. And we also have the start date, the day of that meeting, or the amount of time that it took, the duration of that meeting, which was only a day, and then the client and the Eros team so that would be the client and ourselves that are responsible for that being at that meeting. And then we see that we have a task progress indicator there, where we've indicated that we've already completed this. Of course, like I said, we already have the majority of these tasks already completed because we've already worked on and presented and developed these deliverables. But this is a general idea of how we can use this Gantt chart in future iterations of or future phases of this project to keep on task, to make sure that when we schedule a task to be completed, that it is completed in a timely manner and that it is completed based upon the agreement of all parties involved, which would be our points of contact and ourselves as team members. So, for example, we have our first meeting with our POC here at Task 2, and as we move along here, we have a team meeting for our sixth task, I believe. So again, this just kind of outlines with a general description, general overlay of what the task is, what part of the phase of the project it takes place in, and the general start and actual duration or time it takes to complete that task. So basically this graphic or this chart allows us to identify the key tasks that we want to perform, get a general idea of the amount of time we think it'll take to complete those tasks, and then go about completing those tasks and record how long it actually took, so that we're able to get a good idea of the time, our time management ability when it comes to completing these type of tasks. And here, our very last task, for example, is a final report and recommendations phase where we are submitting the final report to our points of contact. But all right, so basically that's pretty much how the flow of this Gantt chart would work for our needs as the arrows team for the R&R minority stream. And again, we also see that we have, as part of this Gantt chart, we see that we have, that we're able to customize this legend here to include the number of tasks that have been completed, the number of tasks that are underway, and the number of tasks yet to start, for example. But that allows us to keep track of those responsibilities as we attempt to complete them in order to present a well-formulated and documented deliverable to our clients. All right. Thanks, guys. Cheers.